Right, better late than never, back in the lakes. Well overdue trip I planned for December. I knocked on the head because it felt like it would take enjoyment out of it. Last few months I've just been getting up as much as I could, ticking Wainwrights off, and it's sort of started feeling like a bit of a chore, so did a little trip to Scotland instead on trains, Inverness, Aberdeen and Edinburgh. There's a couple of times where I've been able to come, but the weather forecast has been shocking, so I've left it. I'm at the point of going mental if I didn't come back up again, and the weather forecast for today is shocking. So got myself out of bed early. Over here it's 8:30, or just gone. Clouds down to 200 metres, but then from 12 onwards 35-mile-an-hour winds, gales for the rest of the day, rain. So thought I'd get up here as early as I could, or early as I can, and get a couple of stragglers done. So this one, can't remember the name of this beck, but we follow this up to the Col, and we go left for Sheffield Pike and back down, and then follow the left hand path to Glenridding Dodd. But there's no pressure at all if visibility is zero and weather turns. I'm not bothered about turning back if I have to. Tell you what, they weren't joking when they said that path's deep. I think we've only been going 10 minutes and come straight up. It's very wet and very slippy, and I mean, Place Fell's only just in clag. Yeah, I'll sort it out over there, to be fair. But yeah, if I've got enough in the tank, if we get up and down here quick enough before weather turns, might actually make it. I had confirmation that my table's been reserved at pub at the campsite, which it didn't last time, which was fun. But though with weather forecast, I won't be surprised if there's just me there today. Oh, have a good night of it. Nice pub meal, a few beers in van, electric hookup, so I brought my new heater and my electric blanket. Hopefully a nice cosy night, then up early and get back home. Oh. I don't think we're all that far from the little Col bit yet. I think just around these and then probably about there. Right, at the Col. See right over to Dunmallard Hill and Edgepooley Bridge and Penrith. I don't know if I'll pick up on camera, but Glenridding Dodd just here. Just past a family camp in there. Nice family hut. Just ain't weather was shocking last night. Pissed it down and wind all night. And there's an even bigger group here. There's Glenridding Dodd up there. Just approached the broken wall. That wind is starting to bite. I do believe we skirt around here and it gets a little bit exposed, unless that's further on, but I'll tell you what, I'm so bloody glad that the weather forecast is as crap as it is. Because my first plan was going to be just get up Place Fell and camp on it. There's no way I'd have been lugging my backpack up. I'm buggered. Beautiful bit of sun there poking through. Yeah, when I got to that Col, I was so tempted to go up Glenridding Dodd first. But then it's just easier to make an excuse once you get back to the Col that no, I can't go up Sheffield. Whereas the other way around, I'm less likely to miss out Glenridding Dodd. It's that mindset I get when I've not hiked for a while and you're first climbing, you're absolutely blowing. Legs are aching, your lungs are bursting because you're out of practice and your head's just telling you to stop, turn back. But that's clearly a lack of mental strength here. Ah. Yeah, that light does look beautiful. That's got to be Heron Pike. You sort of skirt around the base of it. Right, sort of the left-hand flank of it is a path there, and then a few little zigzags. And then there's a very boggy section for the final climb to Sheffield Pike. I dare say it'll be extra boggy today because that col was very boggy, especially that group saying that it bombed it down all night. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. Just that actually, that's Rrtracing, or Casty Cam there you can see covered in snow. There's sort of Whiteside and Rrtracing. This is the path we came back to Glenridding on, me and Alan, last December I believe. So youth hostel there, the bloody horrible off-piste section where that sort of scree slope is. I don't know if you can make out the zigzags come down, and there's a bridge over, and then this path all down here. I remember it feeling like an absolute bloody death march as well, fighting daylight, and Glenridding just had that light show. Well, I think the clog's coming over now as well. There we go, pick the pace up there. Look at that. Camera's doing that no justice whatsoever, but what a beautiful view. Casty Cam just hiding Helvellyn plateau. I think, oh no, it's up there somewhere. I think I can see a little shelter, I think. Yeah, his left hand side there is straight in edge. Fucking hell. There's Rrtracing just there. Oh, I can see one at Masford ski lift. Oh, God, I'm bloody goosed. It's Heron Pike over there. It's just come up to the plateau. Shut up. This will be the very boggy bit my friend was telling me about. Apparently it's easy to lose a path, but I think I'll just follow that bit there. Then again, I was asking her in the sense of I was expecting the clag to be right down to ground level, so I think we've done bloody well here. The closer you get, the more beautiful that looked. Oh, yeah, decision to come up here already vindicated. Definitely get Glenridding Dodd done after this, and then okay, I'm gonna win a play spell. But I remember what Stony Cove Pike were like after I did base stones. You're basically doing 2 hikes in a day. It were bloody brutal. I've got the map on my watch, so I don't think I can get it wrong this time. Just peeking there, should be this. Yeah, it is. 200 metre cloud base apparently. Oh, you little beauty. Oh, yes. Sheffield Pike. Oh, you beauty. Oh. Oh. There's the old chimneys. And you see this ski lift thing yet. Can't even reach that. Oh. There, you can have that. The Dodds. Although I can't remember which order they're in. I think this is Stybarrow straight in front. I think that's Watson's. And then I'll hazard a guess that the snow one is Clough Head, but done him. Got a horrific sunburn doing so. Let's ooh, that little shelter we're riding. Let's have 5 minutes. Right, there we go. I think one more downhill bit and back at the col. We bumped into that first group I saw camping or packing up. Yeah, so I'm getting jelly legs now, so I think once I'm at the col, get out of wind, get a bit of food on board. But yeah, I hope we get up there before clouds come in. Or better still, I hope the forecast is completely wrong and it's a lovely day. Got a little bit worried there because my watch said turn right in 1.5 kilometres, which seemed a very long way from looking at the maps, but thankfully as soon as you turn off up the other way off the col, 5 minutes if that's, just very boggy. Glenridding Dodd. Place felt looking sexy. I hope that stays. Oh, I think this is when right 146. Bloody hell, that group are up there somewhere. I've just seen them. Oh. See what's cracking over here. If that I'm gonna, oh, don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Let's check VAR. No, thankfully this is it. My footprints there look like a big bloody Yeti. So I'm not stopping up here. It's time to get back down the same way we come, and hopefully this other car park has got spaces, because it definitely didn't last time. Oh, I don't know if I'll film going down because it's just going to be the same as going up, but I might just press record and just let it go for a bit. But let's see where we end up. Well, we're going for it. Sheffield Pike and Glenridding Dodd. Patterdale. I believe over this bridge we go. I think that diagonal path up, which looks a bit brutal. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and get up and have me, maybe have my sandwich at Bordale Horse. There we go. If navigation's working for once. A few moles around here. Never ever expected a day like this. It's beautiful. That's what I've just done, which gorgeous day. I think this is it's the Coast to Coast path for now. I wonder if we follow it up right up. I wonder if this is the way up to Rrtacing when I were doing the Heron Pike's video. That lost his bearings, didn't know where he was. So I wonder if this is the path up and it goes up that to Patterdale Hotel and across. I would say it's got to do really, but very beautiful. Well, so far It's a lot more gradual than I was expecting. Nice little bench down there. I don't know if you just make it out, but a bit early for that. Hoping to get to Patterdale Hotel before I decide whether I sit down or not. Glad I've made the decision to do it, although we'll see how long that feeling lasts for. As long as I get to the top feeling relatively all right. I don't mind having jelly legs again coming back down. And then there's no else to do otherwise, apart from get to the campsite and hopefully get showered and into night gear before it rain really comes, but who knows. On the front there is the one of two routes I've got left to do after today. It's basically the opposite side to the Fairfield Horseshoe, Anderson Crag Berks. I think that's Gavel Pike, I think that's what it's called, behind St Sunday up to Fairfield. That's up above How here. But just looking at that fence line that you follow to get up to Berks, and that does look like a bloody pull. Oh. Right, that was just an excuse for a breather. It's getting steeper and windier, and definitely put weight on since I last wore these trousers, which were last winter, because my knackers feel like they're in a vice, and me, yeah, I won't finish that sentence. Well, here we go. The weather's coming in, clouds are rolling over, rain just started. This is going to be a bugger of a bloody ascent now. I wish I'd had my sandwich lower down. Let's get it done. Finally, chuffing Nora. I had to dig deep then. Between Patterdale Hotel and sort of just before this last push, I've stopped about 6 times, put all manner of different layers on, felt sick. I feel fucking shocking. Oh, thank Christ. This wind is brutal. It's hailstone. Clouds has very much come. Right, I must just tap the trick point or the summit point and then sod off out of here. The wind is horrendous, so I'm sticking my gob right next to GoPro, just filming the return. I'm a way away from the summit. Whoa! And it was further down here where I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I sat eating my sandwich in rain because to quote Ian Beale, I thought I had nothing left. Just been absolutely slammed in the face with some hailstones. It's died down a little bit now, a little breather. But yeah, I've got on the summit, there were 2 girls there. And I feel bad moaning about it, but summit slugs. They just sat there. Although, with weather, I don't blame them either, it was quite rocky and slippy. But sort of made my way over and just bloody face planted the floor. That rock there, that's where I sat and had my dinner, because I saw 2 people coming down sort of angle time, Pike Junction. I thought, I wonder if they think I'm in trouble. I look ready to just give up and let the mountain take me. Oh, yeah, that was bad going. just before I got onto Patterdale Hotel, started raining. I thought I'll see how far I can get without taking my bag off and getting my coat on, and it was maybe 50 metres if that. I've not had to dig deep like that on a hike for a long time. I think maybe second day of the Cumbria way. Third day we're definitely a battle as well, because we didn't when you come over Stakes Pass down into Langstrath, for the amount of research I do on hikes, completely missed the sort of recommendations that once you get to a bridge, cross over it and cross the far side down that, is it Black Moss Pot? We went on right hand side and it was brutal underfoot, and then you get greeted to the death march back to Rrtracing, which I've done before. So I think we knew we were tapping out at that point, but I've still got no plans to redo it yet. Part of me thinks it's pointless just going back to Keswick and Rrtracing and just completing the final section, but I don't know. I think the focus for this year is just to make as large a dent in the wearing rights as I can now. Hopefully either get them finished by this year, end of this year, or just get my final few so I can plot what I'm doing, because I do want to camp on. Oh, bastard! Oh, you fucker! Oh! 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 You fucking idiot! Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. You fucking bellend. Good job no about. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be sore. So yeah, I think I'd like to camp on my last wearing right. I'm putting this down properly. Alright, back on the coast to coast path now. Just being passed by two blokes with a dog looking at nutters. I'm guessing they're going to be camping, but who knows. I think only one of them had a big bag, but it wasn't one of them like massive bags. So yeah, who other than me. But yeah, like I said before, I'm so glad that the weather forecasts were as poor as it is. Just because there's no way I'd have got up that route with my backpack on. I just haven't got the fitness for it at all. But I'm also equally glad that I managed to get the first two summits in lovely walking conditions, even though it took a while to get into my stride. And then this one, bloody hell, talk about a battle of wills. Ah, there's a bench there. Very close to being back. I was going to go to the pub and get a Guinness Zero or something, but nearly stacked it again. It's every time I bloody pick this up. I think I'm just going to get straight to the campsite. My legs are soaking. Once I put my cover on my bag, I didn't want to get my bloody waterproof bottoms out again. So yeah, chuffed with that. Felt like an achievement. And yeah, I've earned the food and beers. Whoa. I'm glad I didn't sit on there as well. So if that weather had turned before I got to Patterdale Hotel, I do think I would have turned back. But quitter I am not, apart from sometimes.